Welcome to our channel. Today we delve into the chilling world of Skinwalker encounters. Brace yourself for some truly terrifying stories because tonight we journey into the heart of darkness. The Skinwalker, a name whispered in fear around campfires, a creature of immense power and malice that haunts the darkest corners of Native American lore. These are no mere campfire tales, but chilling accounts of encounters with an evil that defies explanation. Prepare yourselves, for the truth is far more terrifying than anything you can imagine. The forest stood silent, the stillness broken only by the crackle of the campfire. A lone camper, nestled deep within the woods, breathed in the crisp night air, unaware of the danger lurking just beyond the reach of his firelight. A low growl, barely audible at first, sent a shiver down his spine. He scanned the darkness, his heart quickening with each passing second. Fear, primal and suffocating, gripped him as a pair of glowing eyes pierced through the darkness. He fumbled for his flashlight, the beam dancing wildly as his hand trembled. The creature moved with an unnatural grace, its silhouette shifting, contorting, morphing into something that defied all reason. The camper scrambled back, his scream lost in the vast emptiness of the forest as the Skinwalker advanced, its presence a suffocating wave of terror. The old desert road stretched out before them, a ribbon of asphalt cutting through the desolate landscape. Inside the car, a family, their laughter echoing in the stillness. The radio crackled and died, plunging them into an unnerving silence. The hair on the back of the father's neck stood on end. He glanced at the rearview mirror, seeing a pair of glowing eyes. He gripped the steering wheel tighter, his knuckles turning white. The eyes grew closer, a shape emerging from the darkness. Panic surged as the creature, a Skinwalker, stalked them. The mountain air was crisp and clean, the silence broken only by his footsteps. Lost in the beauty, he didn't notice the sudden chill. He stopped, feeling watched. He turned slowly, breath catching. A grotesque figure stood at the tree line, its eyes burning like hot coals filled with primal hunger. The hiker stood frozen, paralyzed by fear. The cabin, nestled deep in the woods, promised a weekend of laughter and camaraderie. A group of friends seeking refuge from the city settled in for a night of storytelling and shared ghost stories. As the night wore on, the stories grew darker, the air thicker with a palpable sense of dread. A sudden gust of wind rattled the windows, silencing their laughter, replacing it with an uneasy stillness. A scratching sound, faint at first, began at the door. It grew louder, more insistent, accompanied by guttural growls that sent shivers down their spines. They huddled together, their faces pale with fear, as the creature outside, a Skinwalker, drawn to their vulnerability, slammed against the door. The friends watched in horror as the doorknob rattled violently. The flimsy lock, the only thing standing between them and the nightmare that awaited outside. The hunter, a seasoned outdoorsman, moved silently through the undergrowth, his senses alert. He had spent a lifetime in the wilderness, but today, something felt different. Something felt wrong. The forest, usually alive with sound, was eerily quiet, the silence broken only by the beating of his own heart. He stopped, his breath catching in his throat as he felt a pair of eyes on him. He turned slowly, his hand instinctively reaching for the rifle slung over his shoulder. Standing at the edge of the clearing was a creature that defied description, its form shifting, changing, a grotesque mockery of nature. The creature's eyes, glowing with an unnatural light, locked onto his, and a wave of primal fear washed over him. He knew with chilling certainty that he was no longer the hunter, but the hunted. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed these terrifying Skinwalker encounters, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more spine-chilling stories. Remember, these are just a handful of the countless encounters reported across the country. The next time you find yourself venturing into the wilderness, be careful. You never know what lurks in the shadows. Sleep well, if you can.